Hi everybody, this is always your Edward Rocatello speaking. In today's issue, we will read an article called "What is a Wildcard Person?" You have probably met one. I have quite an affinity with this article, so let's move on reading. You know that person on your team who seems to be good at everything? I mean the literal definition of the word good, not master, good. When a problem comes up that nobody else has any experience with, this person volunteers to jump in head first. They don't produce masterpieces, but that was never the intention. The intention was for the problem to be solved, which it now is. They are masters of producing minimum viable solutions in a diverse array of subjects. Some of these solutions never need to be replaced. The rest are viable until a full-time dedicated specialist is required. Their job titles bear no resemblance to what they actually do on a daily basis, which also makes them hard to find and describe. I like Andreas Klinger's description of Chief What the Fuck Officer. They are usually a product manager, full-stack engineer, head of growth, or similar. Sometimes their official titles are hilariously outdated, but everyone knows what they do, so it doesn't matter. A friend called them wildcards, and I think that's a perfect label. Wildcard, a card that can have any value, suit, color, or other property in a game at the discretion of the player holding it. Instead of a card in a game, think about a person in a startup. A wildcard is a person who can take on many different roles as needed. They are fundamentally problem solvers who enjoy tackling new challenges. A wildcard role at any given time is dictated by the problem that needs solving. These people thrive in early-stage startups, and not all have the desire to be a CEO. Most just enjoy the challenge of doing new stuff. Let's see the strength of the wildcard now. As I said before, I have a powerful feeling on this concept because I think I am one of those, not for bragging but because I really like challenges and I think I'm good at many things, but never mind, let's move on. Wildcards are highly valuable because of how quickly they can fill in the gaps in times of uncertainty. Some examples of wildcard behavior: need to run Facebook ads? They'll figure it out. Product video required for a presentation? It will be done by Thursday. Blog post needs editing? Yep. Landing page that does not work on mobile? Give me a few days. Subject matter expert required? They'll find one today. Don't have a customer success person yet? Now you do. Scrambling with a broken demo 2 hours before a conference starts? They'll get it working. Need a vector version of your logo? Done. Massive bug in your app dashboard? They'll figure it out. Not all wildcards are the same. They tend to have large clusters of skill rather than a linear set, but the content of each cluster is different for each of them. Example. Let's see one. A wildcard joins a startup as a full-stack engineer. The best skills are in the web development, but they also know how to write quality copy, use digital marketing tools, wield Figma, edit videos, create 3D renders, grow social media accounts, and optimize SEO. As the startup grows and these problems arise, these full stack engineers solve them in a quick succession. This wildcard spends equal parts of their time on programming, design UX, writing copy, configuring an arsenal of marketing tech, and making sure the startup is found on Google. They even volunteer to attend a trade show and to do a great job demoing the product. Is a full stack engineer an accurate description of this person? If not, what would you call them? How would you find them in the first place? Beyond the inherent productivity advantage a wildcard can offer, there is a cohesiveness in their connected dots nature. The startup will enjoy a unique advantage in having an engineer capable of building an app, writing a landing page copy, creating a demo video, and pitching to its customer. But not all of this is good. Let's see some of the drawbacks. The drawbacks of a wildcard. A multi-tool can do many different things, but not all at the same time. Wildcards do not have a limited time of energy. If the full stack engineer example from above is tasked with leading customer demos for a week, that's a week not spent programming. This is logical, but not always considered. Managers should not be dismayed when their multi-talented full stack engineer solves a critical emergency, but does not finish their assigned work that day. Furthermore, wildcards thrive with the new tasks and suffer from repetitive ones. They also have a hard time staying outwardly organized. If your wildcard is a product manager, their team will ship feature-complete products on time, but without the neatly organized armada of Jira tickets or bar-down charts you wish to see. The friction of keeping things organized is less stimulating than the instant feedback of just doing work. Wildcards often get so focused in a current problem that they forget about the other low-priority work somewhere else in their queue. They tend to prioritize the most recently assigned task first, so keep that in mind. They also aren't the right people to maintain things over time. Expect hygiene tasks like test suite, expensive documentation, or neatly organized design docs to be maintained while a wildcard is simultaneously fighting fires while leave both of you frustrated. Wildcards try doing new things. They also don't have unlimited energy. Creating a new documentation portal for your startup's API is a good task for a wildcard. Maintaining it for the next 18 months is not. If you want a maintainer, hire a maintainer, not a wildcard. Tell me why this needs to be done now, then get out of my way and let me do it. Wildcards require a sensible level of urgency, logical prioritization, clear feedback, and a generous amount of flexibility. That's why they fit best in startups. Wildcard in summary. Wildcards flourish by taking on unknown challenges rather than known routines. Wildcards thrive with fast-paced, high-value work. They have a large constellation of skills instead of one specific direction of mastery. Wildcards perform best in the chaos of the hunt and suffer in the monotony of the repetitive. Giving them a single permanent job function is a waste of their talents. Wildcards are poorly described by job titles. They are creators, firefighters, and problem solvers. They are not specialized tools. Wildcards tend to be labeled as the Swiss Army knife generalist of jack of all trades. Each term fails to describe the full range of value that a wildcard brings to the table. Wildcards fit best in the chaotic nature of early-stage startups. Wildcards get shit done. How wildcards thrive? Jumping headfirst into things they have never done before? Yeah, check. Venturing into unknown territory? Check. Creating, building and designing, making and upgrading, yeah. Solving problems, fighting fires. Connecting dots between diverse subjects. Learning new skills and tools. Automating routine tasks. How I can suffer. Repetitive tasks, yes. Low value work. Micromanagement. Strict, multi-step, high friction processes. Unclear expectation, minimal feedback. I agree with every dot here. What wildcards need? Clear, routine feedback. Appropriate urgency is if everything is urgent, nothing is really urgent, so urgency must be clear and appropriate. Flexibility with processes, okay. Explicit rules and the freedom to break them. Yep, I like that. Unambiguous priorities, bullet points, not essays. Permission to not ask for permission. Yes, I really like this article. I find it a good fit with my way to work. So I hope you like it. I give you the URL in the description. And thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe and to comment, to like this video. Bye to the next episode.